Okay, everybody. I'm in Chihuahua. Everything's going good. Perfecto. I got, man, that's nice. Anyway, we had a good day. Want to let everybody know where I'm at. And didn't drink. Did not drink today. How did I not drink today? I applied. There were some ups and downs. We had a few problems at the airport because I don't have ID, right? Went to the police station, got the thing filled out, and then I just, if you look at step 11, it tells you exactly what to do when you pause with agitated or doubtful, and it really works. Like, if you really ask God for the next right thought or action, it really works. If you're sincere, if you're real sincere about it, God will help you, obviously, if you really open yourself up to Him and remove that self and be God directed and don't be judging and I tell these guys I sponsor, they always comparing themselves to people that got money or people that are sober a long time. And I just say, Google poor people, man. Google poor people, and then come back and tell me. I had one guy named Steve one time, and he came back crying. Google poor people, and you'll find out how good you got it. Anyway, there's no problems. There's just, there's just situations, and life's happening, and everything is great today. Met some good people today. They're going to help with a lot of things, too many things to even mention. But I'm up here in Chihuahua. It's much colder here, but it's not cold. It's not like I thought it was going to be. But anyway, getting back to step 11, man, they tell you what to do in the morning. If you're an alcoholic or an addict, you need direction. At the end of step 11, it says, us alcoholics are undisciplined, which is the same thing as saying we're self-will run riot. Undisciplined means we're letting our emotions control us. But we have to control our emotions. And we do it by pages 86 to 88. That's really where we're making the decision in 3 to turn our will and our life over. It's a decision. We're going to carry out the decision from steps 4 through 11. By the time we get to step 11, we're actually doing it. See, we're turning our will and our life over, because when we pause when agitated or doubtful, we ask for the next right thought, which is our will, and action, which is our life. So now we're really doing it. We removed all the shame and guilt and resentment and fear and all this stuff, right? Character defects, 7 deadly sins, like 12 and 12 talks about, self-will run right. It's not all gone, but it's greatly reduced, where God can come in and work with us, and then it's all about not what God can do for me. It's about what can I do for God. And if you look at step 7 prayer, it says, take away every single defect of character that stands in the way of my usefulness to God and others. So that's the trick. If we can get into that spot, into that zone, we're going to stay sober long term. One day at a time, but long term. But we got to keep applying the principles, the spiritual principles that are on all the pages, especially pages 86 to 88, step 11, because that's where we're going to increase our conscious contact with God, because nothing really stays the same. Like a tree. A tree's either growing or dying. Even this building here looks like it's maintaining, but it's going to be gone one day, and they're going to tear it down something. So things are either growing or dying. It's the same thing with A. We're either growing or we're dying. So we have to grow. We want to go in that direction. We don't want to. Big Jeff used to tell me, if we're coasting, we're going downhill. If we're coasting, we're going downhill. So we don't want to coast. We want to increase our conscious contact with God through prayer and meditation. So prayer is basically asking God what to do, and meditation is the action that God is telling you what to do. And you can listen to God now, because you have removed so much self that you can hear God. That diamond at the bottom of the garbage can, you are now touching it. That's the higher power. I am now being driven and motivated and directed by a higher power. It's good stuff. Anyway, that's it, man. Had a good day. I'll update you tomorrow. She says we're going to see the governor, and we'll make a little TikTok video. So it's kind of all surreal when I think about the people I met today that I can't really talk about. But in Mexico, we're in Mexico City earlier. Now we're in Chihuahua, up by the border somewhere, I guess. And a big ranch here and stuff. So anyway, I'll be back at you tomorrow. Everybody love you all, and over and out.